Irving dishes to Love. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Out to Shumpert. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Paul. Los Angeles leading by 19. On the wing, James. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Irving double teamed. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Humphries has checked in for the Clippers. Vasquez comes in for Chris Paul. And Cleveland also making a change. McCollum's checked in. And another miss by Cleveland.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And James gets it to go on the assist by Vasquez. 44 points for Freak. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Knocked away and stolen by James. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And I guess even he has is one of those once in a while.
Crawford drives in. Fires from deep. Yep, it's good. And another three from James. James has got 49 points in the game. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Vasquez. And the rejection by James. Inside. Crawford's shot is good.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Right side Shumpert. The three from McCollum. That's good. McCollum's got 10.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Shumpert against James. Pierce. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Knocked loose and stolen by James. There's the lob to the hoop. Deflects the pass. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Wilcox is checked in for Los Angeles. Cleveland also making some changes. Varejao comes in for Mozgov. And it's Tristan Thompson in for Kevin Love. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Thompson passes to Varejao. And he gets it to go.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And he gets the bucket. James has got 53.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Vasquez kicks to James. Fades and shoots. Can't hit. Cavaliers go the other way with it. To the wing right side. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And, of course, an appropriate comparison right here with the tremendous playoff performance we're seeing from this young man tonight. It definitely calls to mind the 63-point performance from the great Michael Jordan.
You know, and to compare the game he's having to that game in 1986 is saying something, because a lot of people think Michael Jordan's performance that night was the greatest game ever played. I mean, it would be hard to argue with that. Those 63 points came against a Celtics dynasty at the peak of its powers during their run to a third NBA title. And I remember after the game, Larry Bird said, he's God disguised as Michael Jordan.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Down low, here's Varejao, and a strong finish with two hands.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Pass to James. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. James has got 57 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Shumpert dishes to Varejao. Second shot opportunity. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
For the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Pierce, and Paul subbed in for Vasquez. Cleveland also making some changes. LeBron comes in for Shumpert, and J.R. Smith's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Clippers leading by 22.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Paul outside. Here's Wilcox. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. That's tipped. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. And the three ball is good. James has got 12.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Smith kicks to LeBron. Here's Griffin. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
James. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Cohen is out there with Smith. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Griffin passes to James. Love grabs the board. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for the just beautiful.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Sure
Hey,
is.
guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Smith with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. And that one's good.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Pulls it up. James, no good.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me? All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks.
Paul Pierce is checked in for James. Iman Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejao is checked in for Mozgov. And it's Thompson in for Kevin Love. The drive by James. Nice D from Griffin.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And LeBron throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Ball inside.
And they double up James. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Jordan dishes to James.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Shumpert. The drive by LeBron.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Well, I like the fact that we can still see a flicker of a flame burning. They haven't given up or given in. They've picked it up at both ends, and right now on a nice run.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And stolen by James.
And that will effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for Los Angeles.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for James. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
It's Crawford with the drive. Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them.
Okay, guys, we are up, but the game is far from over. It's extended.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Chris Humphries is checked in for Jordan. Dawson comes in for Blake Griffin. Wilcox is checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Vasquez in for Chris Paul. And then for Cleveland, Anderson Varejao is checked in for Mozgov. Iman Shumpert has come in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. You just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Here's Smith. Misses off the left iron. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. Dellavedova kicks to Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. That's his first foul. It's taken away by Smith. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Paul, it certainly seemed like the defense.
The 2K Sports post-game show.